Hey guys, I'm here with another tarot reading. I just want to start by saying thank you so much for those of you who have sent me nice messages and support for this work that I've been doing lately, and for my wee budding BB channel. Thank you so much for showing interest, and I'm really glad that some of these readings are helping you. Thank you to those of you who have visited me on Instagram and on my blog. It's just been really encouraging, actually, to keep it all going. So anyway, I wanted to do an oracle read today. I don't know. I just felt really compelled. And I realized that I like to pre-pull only because I like to sort of sit and meditate with the energies a little bit, and that's really boring to watch. So I just do it before I turn the camera on. This read, I felt a little bit confused. I think it was this Neptune energy that we're going through right now. Felt a little confusing. There's a lot of stuff going on energetically, like so many different groups and waves and interconnectedness, and I don't know, it's just weirdness, and I didn't really know what this reading was going to be about. I just knew I wanted to do one. And it slowly became clear. Like, a couple of things happened as well. I tried to upload another one, and then technological things were happening. So, like, I don't know if you're feeling this in whatever realm you're in right now. I just feel like things are just moving and changing so fast. And one of my sort of virtual mentors, Pam Gregory, talks about the fact that the Earth is sort of moving out of this magnetic cloud that's been kind of protecting us in the galaxy. So I don't know if that's part of some of the energies that are coming through. And I mean, there's a lot of things cosmically that are happening as well. Like one of my other favorite YouTubers, Russelingaround, he talks about the hexagon on Saturn and how it's changed color. Like, a lot of sort of funky little cosmic movements are happening that are sort of helping inform some of the shifts we're seeing energetically. But anyway, I'll try to put some of those links below because it's really fascinating when you start following it. But I want to do this reading. I don't want to waste too much time. So, okay, so it became clear to me. I couldn't tell at first what this was, but it eventually became very clear that I thought it was maybe a romantic reading, maybe a career reading, maybe a mix of both. But for whoever's watching this, I wanted to tune into whoever would find this video. And this group that's watching, this is about career. And whoever finds this video and whoever is watching this, you're doing some massively cool, like, important things. Some really, really good things are happening in the realm of your career. The first card that came out was the Six of Wands, in this really beautiful, oh my god, my new beautiful tarot deck, the Mermaid Tarot. All the scenes are underwater. I just love it so much. See, it's all mermaids, mermen, mer people. So anyway, the first card that came out was the Six of Wands. This is the card of achievement, success, public recognition, really positive sort of leadership type qualities that are emerging in the realm of your career. Whatever it is you're doing, keep doing it, because it's making a difference, not just for you personally, but people around. Whatever path you've recently discovered, it feels like something very new, something that's crossed your mind recently, something you only just started taking baby steps towards. Whatever it is you're doing, whoever's watching this, keep doing it. Keep working at it, because it is the thing. It is the new thing for the age of Aquarius. We're leaving the age of Pisces, which was an age of masculine energy, ownership, structure, and we're entering the age of Aquarius. This pandemic sort of ushering us into this new kind of age where structures are going to be all different, values different, the idea of work is going to be very different. It's already starting. And this new idea that you have, whatever you've recently been obsessing about or recently spirit, intuition, your thoughts have been running through, and this thing keeps popping up. Whatever it is that keeps popping up for you, whatever it is you just started and just thought, well, maybe why shouldn't I pursue that? Do it. That's the thing. Okay. And the next card that came up, this is about a progression, right? So your new fancy idea, whoa. Okay, validation from the universe. Huge truck rolling by. I don't even know what that is. That sounds like a freight train. But this is kind of saying, okay, yeah, dude, like, get on the train. Do it, because this next card is about a steady progression in that area. This is the Seven of Pentacles. This is about steady work, growth. You can see that this is a lovely mer couple. And the female is pregnant, and they are preparing for the birth of a new baby mer person. See, she's pregnant. I'm not sure if that's, I don't know. I don't know if biologically that's correct, but anyway. So they're preparing. This is about nurturing new life, nurturing new ideas, nurturing something new. This is about steady growth. This is about, in the traditional tarot, this is the image of a person planting seeds for growth, for something that's going to be harvested later. So this is you. This is you taking that brand new, amazing idea and putting in the work, like steady work, steady nurturing, steady learning, steady, I want to say, what's the word I'm looking for? Just steady improvement on whatever it is that new idea is, whatever your new career direction is, or maybe a new approach to your old career direction. This is about taking the next several months and just putting in the work. You're going to be assisted in this cosmically because Mars is going to be in Aries at the end of the month. So that's going to give you a new fire, a new sort of strength and will to pursue the direction that you're trying to get to. So the universe is helping you with this. You're not alone in any of this. Whatever is happening with you right now, it's divinely guided, and you're being protected. You're being watched by your spirit team, your guardians, your ancestors. These could also be sort of admirers, just people who are seeing the change and just kind of standing around in awe that you've actually figured it out. Like, you've actually learned this kind of fire-eating talent. You've learned how to manage something. And it's something beautiful to watch. So you can see this merman's got like sort of onlookers, like admirers going, wow, like this is something amazing. This is going to be amazing. So see, this is what threw me off, because I thought, seeing this, I thought, is this about relationships? Is this about love? It could very well be. If you have tuned into this video and your mind is more about your relationship, and I mean, I saw a twin flame number as I was starting this video, so it's quite possible that people who are tuning into this do have a relationship on their mind. This can totally be translated to your relationship, to a new relationship, something new happening in your love life, and you nurturing and putting in the time and not rushing it. That totally could be. But the energy that's coming out right now today for me is a career relationship. I really think more people who are watching this are going to be more focused on their career. And okay, and so the next card that came out to sort of clarify what I was seeing was again the Six of Fire. So this is the same card in a different deck as the Six of Wands. This is, again, it's about public recognition, good news, a job well done, people celebrating what you're doing, you riding on this like victorious white horse through the town square with people throwing like flower petals at you. Like, this is your new path is just kind of laden with success. It's in another timeline. It may have already happened. And the universe is just kind of applauding you for deciding to go on this path, for even recognizing it as a possibility for yourself. So So well done. Like, you might even notice like good things are going to start happening for you. Promotions, job offers, new opportunities start coming out of the woodwork. That's all part of this plan. It's a plan. It's not coincidence. Even if it seems like something that you're like, what? Just go with it. Whatever it is that's popped in front of you, just go with it. Because the universe will lead you the right way. Okay. And the next card. Okay. So the message was, do this. Follow your path. Nurture it. Take it seriously. You know, put in the work that you need to grow it. Be very sort of business minded about it. Like, just commit to it. And what's ahead of you if you can do this is amazing, is the Hermit card. Like in traditional tarot, this is the Hermit. In this tarot deck, this is kind of like a octo merman. He's got like octopus legs. In traditional tarot, the Hermit symbolizes yes, a need to go into hermit mode, a need to go inward, but it also can represent like a leader or a mentor, like the leveling up, sort of the leveling up into the position of a mentor, or a mentor showing up to guide you. You can see he's holding a lantern in a very dark place. I don't know where he is. Some kind of cavern. And he's the way shower. He's kind of the one that is leading the way and showing the way. And he's an octopus. So he's octopi are shapeshifters in the natural world. They can squeeze through the tiniest holes. They have immense strength. They're unbelievable at hunting. Like, they are just seemingly invincible. They can do things that you wouldn't really expect. So what's ahead of you, if you follow this path and you nurture it and you grow with it and just follow the path, eventually either you will be in the position to mentor others, or somebody will enter your life who will change your career and take it to the next level. Either way, amazing, right? This also is screaming to me today about not just mentoring others, but also being able to remain, like having the privilege of remaining in hermit mode and simultaneously inspiring others. So picking and choosing your type of work, your way of communicating, but still being able to inspire others, even when you're not even moving. Like, it's sort of an element of magic, I feel like, today. Like, he's kind of holding this lantern, and it's got this like magical little orb of fire in it, which echoes kind of the orb of fire from the beginning of your quest, the beginning of the path. Oh, sorry. I haven't been looking at whether or not you can see these. Anyways, the beginning of the path, the beginning of your career journey, this merman has like multiple orbs, is working with multiple orbs and actually doing all of this work. And I feel like further down the path, either you will have support and only need to work with the one. That's kind of the energy that's coming out for me today, is like the transition from this merman who's kind of like balancing multiple orbs to just having one, and having, you can see the energy shift, right? So like the energy is shifting from the orbs being the focus to now there's all this sort of energetic weighting, like grounding energy, because now he's become the octopus, and the octopus is sort of like a symbol of strength and shape-shifting and magic. And they're controlling this like controlling these magical fiery orbs. It's the most beautiful thing. And in this final one, like over here, the energy is like almost nervous. Like the energy is almost like, whoa, he's gonna really like eat that? Like that's crazy. And in this one, it's just so contained and it's so controlled. And in this deck, it feels like fire represents like energy. Fire represents ideas, the divine inspiration that causes us to find meaningful work. And in this final card, it's very controlled. It's very like, I've got it. It's all under control. So I feel like that's the progression. If you move down this path and you nurture it, and you find partnerships even maybe, there's a sort of a strength that will come out of it. Fascinating. Anywho's, so because this reading was about career, I decided to pull an abundance card as well, because obviously careers are related to money. Money is an energetic form of abundance. And this is the card that came out. This actually speaks to me of partnership. So we're seeing a bit of a mirroring here. As you nurture this new idea in your career, this kind of mirrors another partnership that's happening. And the abundance card talks about, it says, I want to harmonize with what I believe is good. So this new calling of yours, this new career idea, is about you kind of nurturing your sensibility of the type of work that is good for you, maybe good for the planet, good for your community. We're doing away with a lot of structures right now, as a human collective, of things that just don't work, like things from the age of Pisces, things that are sort of masculine energy dominated, and we're moving to the age of Aquarius. So a lot of things, in order to be healed, they're being torn down, and they're being replaced with a different sort of sensibility, a different kind of sensitivity of the age of Aquarius, a different sense of value. People are rethinking their senses of value when it comes to work. Maybe the old outfits that the old sort of, our niches in the old structure don't work anymore, maybe. And people are rethinking. We have like 4 planets in retrograde right now. So this is this whole spring and summer and into fall is a whole period of rethinking, revisiting, reassessing our place in the world, in the sphere of work. And we're all doing it, really, because even if you are still in your job that you had before the pandemic, it probably looks way, way, way different from how it looked before. And the people around you have changed, like positions have changed. Entire positions are gone, maybe. Things are being revamped and changed to be more efficient with less people. A lot of people are working from home. Yeah, validation at 1 o'clock exactly. So 100%, this is for shiza. So listen, this new path that you're on, as you're proceeding forward with it, as you're nurturing it, you're learning everything you can about it to make most of this time that you have to be good at it, be good at something, and build something. At the same time that's happening, you're also bearing in the back of your mind, or you should bear in the back of your mind, that you want to build partnerships that will be good for you. Think about the why. Why are you doing? Why do you do anything? What is this new path for? What's beyond the fact that you're making money, that you're gaining money from it? Why else? There has to be something else there aside from just what you're getting monetarily. It has to be motivated by your sensibility of what's good and what's right for you. And that, if you know that and you're driven by that, that's going to attract people of the same vibration, the same frequency. That's going to attract positive partnerships. If you only think about what you're getting from it, you're going to attract people who think the same way, who are thinking, how can I use you? How can I use this person? How can I use other people to get what I want, to get the most money out of them? That's not the new way. That's not the way that work is going to work. Work is going to work. That that gathering abundance is going to work. Oh, another validation. That's not the way that gathering abundance is going to work in the new age that we're building. Things are going to be a little bit more heart-centered. Boom. Things are going to be a little bit more heart-centered. People are going to have better motivations for why they do what they do and how what they do is affecting everyone around them. It's already started. That change has already started, and people are starting to see it, and they're starting to recognize it. People are starting to question, well, do things really need to be done this way? How is what I'm doing affecting everybody else? You can see the government's already approaching things with a more heart-centered mentality, redistributing wealth, reassessing who needs support. That's already happening. It's started. And your place in this realm it's got to be based on that. And so underneath the deck for abundance, we have, I can see my world through the eyes of Source. This is about centering yourself in better feeling thoughts. Taking on the perspective that you're seeing the world through Source, if that makes any sense. Aligning yourself with the positive and only acting on things when you feel good, when your vibration's high, when it feels good to you. Following intuition, really, allowing intuition to help guide your career. Because we all are being helped. This is the bottom of the deck. The bottom of the deck talks about the underlying energy, like what is going on that we're not seeing, what's really driving the situation, and what's really driving it for you. And I think for a lot of people right now is that people are raising their how should I put this whole period of increased isolation has given people the silence and the space that is necessary to hear their own voices. And along with that comes hearing the voice of intuition and your inner voice, your higher self. This was the only way that the universe could, on a mass scale, give people the time and space to be able to hear themselves, to hear Source a lot louder, because before this we were all kind of running around on this hamster wheel of trying to survive in these structures that that are outdated now, right? People trying to survive, man, doing what they have to do to survive. There was a fatigue. There was a definite sense of fatigue. And this was this period of I want to say this period of quiet. Has it been quiet for everybody? I don't know, maybe not everybody. Obviously not. Obviously not for frontline workers. But for whoever's watching this, take what resonates. This is a general reading. It's not necessarily going to fit for everybody, but for whoever's watching this, the underlying energy beneath your career growth. Oh, let's put this in perspective a little bit here. The bottom of the deck, the underlying energy behind your career growth is an increase in intuition, an increase of self-awareness, an increase of an awareness of your position, your place in this world. And that's what this reading is trying to tell you. So basically, you're getting divine help. Your intuition is increasing. Your sensitivities are increasing. Your awareness of what you need and what is good and what the world needs and what is good for the world and your community is increasing. And it's leading you to this path, this new idea, this new path that's going to require some work. It's going to require some hard work and some study. But eventually, you will attract a leader to help mentor you, or you will become a leader. So that's a really kind of beautiful, it's kind of a really beautiful thing. So as you go through this work week, I guess I want to say congratulations for finding this path. This is amazing. And consider this your validation that the path that you're on, the new one, or the one that you're considering, is a good one. So good work. Hooray for you. And that concludes your reading. If this has helped you, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. Yeah, and if you'd like to book a personal read, definitely contact me. I'm going to put my information down below. Yeah, and have a great day. Enjoy. Good luck with your new venture.